The problem is that most agents don't know the difference between all other attached and townhome and twin home and row home. So here's the definitions. All other attached is your basic condo, your cookie cutter average condo. Townhome is something where you have nobody above you, nobody below you. That's the definition of a townhome. Traditionally, townhomes are 2 stories, but you can have a 1-story townhome. Believe it or not, there's 1-story townhomes in Oceanside. One of the 55-plus communities, by definition, are actually townhomes that are single-story. We don't traditionally think of single stories as townhomes, but you can have a single-story townhome. Then when you go from townhome to row home, the difference is that you own the land that it sits on with a row home, whereas a townhome is like a condo. You own the airspace only, not the actual land. One of the quick, easy ways to see the difference, so this one, for example, has 2 numbers at the end of it. If we pull up, and there's not a lot of row homes in San Diego. They're very rare. Mid-city, there's actually a decent amount of them. There's one community in Santee called Riverwalk where you have them. Outside of that, they're few and far between. But one of the easy ways to tell the difference is this APN number ends in zeros versus actual numbers. Very quick, easy way to determine the difference on those. Also, when we look at the tax record...
So meaning 00 means you own the land?
Yes.
Yep.
So when we look on here, on this particular unit, we could see the lot square footage is 1,680 feet. Conversely, when we were looking at the one on Colgrade, and we look at the lot size, it's 9.51 acres. It's the lot size of the entire community, not just the lot size of the unit. So
how'd you list the one on Leafly?
we list them strategically as townhome. I intentionally list it the wrong way because a lot of agents don't actually search for row home because they don't even know what the hell a row home is. There's actually value in a row home because not only do you technically own the land that it's on, but you actually each have an exterior wall. It doesn't look like it. I still call bullshit, but they got it approved. So there is some space.
Literally airspace.
There's actually airspace between these two.
Maybe the firefighters should tell us there's some type of fire code there.
They were saying like one section's built differently than the other.
Yeah.
Cut corners like towards the end to save money.
So on a townhome, there is a shared wall between you and your neighbor, just like this. On a row home, I have an exterior wall and you have an exterior wall, and I don't know what the rule is about how much airspace, but I would imagine you can barely fit a piece of paper in that airspace. But each has its own exterior wall that actually is more desirable than a townhome because it's less sound. You naturally have more of a barrier, or if your neighbor's place catches on fire, the probability of it spreading to yours is actually less because it's got to go through 2 walls instead of 1. Also, when it's a row home, because you own the land, you don't need FHA or VA approval on it. They're automatically approved. So those are important to know when you're looking at homes. But when you're pulling comps, the problem, because most people don't understand the difference, when I'm pulling the comps for this particular property on Colgrade, I am pulling attached, I'm pulling row home, townhome, and twin home. I got to pull all 4 of them because agents don't know the right way to list it. And I even intentionally mislist it because I need to make sure I show up in searches because I know nobody searches for row homes. So I'm even intentionally fucking up. So as a result, when you're pulling comps, if it's a condo, you need to pick all 4. Twin home, I didn't cover that, but a twin home is a duplex with 2 separate owners. That's what a twin home is. They're in common in North County. I've never seen them anywhere else. But it is a... there are actually a couple in Santee. So maybe there's a few here and there. There's not a lot. But twin home is a single structure with 2 units, 2 separate owners, and they're connected. So it's important if you're ever pulling comps and it's a condo of any type, pick all 4. You can figure out later in the results which ones are actually row homes, townhomes, twin homes, so that you can weight them accordingly.